Never watch MrBeast, and here is why. Basically, one day there was a kid named Alan and he was actually watching MrBeast. And in MrBeast's new video, he asked everyone to subscribe to his channel, but Alan decided he wouldn't subscribe. But right after he did that, MrBeast actually went to his house. And when Alan opened the door to see MrBeast turned into Skibidi Toilet. And then MrBeast was about to attack Alan. Thankfully, Kevin Durant actually got in the way and was able to keep Alan safe. And then MrBeast ran away forever. The dark truth about the "You Are My Sunshine" meme. Basically, one day there was this little kid named LeBron and he was scrolling on YouTube Shorts on his phone. Suddenly, a LeBron James basketball clip played. But when it happened, the song "You Are My Sunshine" started playing outside of his door. He was really confused as nobody was home and he was home alone. So he went to his door, opened it up, and he actually saw LeBron James right outside his door. LeBron James then transformed into Skibidi Toilet and transported him to Ohio. And then the kid turned into Kevin Durant. Do not watch WrestleMania, and here is why. Basically, as you guys know, WrestleMania is happening and The Undertaker was actually defeated. But actually, someone who was in the stands at that exact show saw something very scary. While they were fighting, suddenly the solar eclipse happened and the WWE turned into the moon. And then everyone went outside and they were in space. After that, they attacked Ohio. Never watch YouTube Shorts, and here is why. Basically, one day there was a boy named Alfred, and Alfred was actually on his phone and he was scrolling on YouTube Shorts. But when he was scrolling, Skibidi Toilet actually popped up on his screen and he started to watch it. However, he scrolled away. Moments after scrolling away, a monster appeared outside of his house that looked like Skibidi Toilet, and the monster actually went into his house to try to attack him. Luckily, Kevin Durant came down from the sky and actually saved him. The world is about to end, and here is why. Basically, there was a kid named Clint and he was actually watching the solar eclipse, and while everyone was looking up at the sun, he actually looked down around the earth and everything was pitch black. And as he looked into the darkness, he actually saw Skibidi Toilet hiding in a nearby forest. He tried to tell everyone, but they were too distracted by the sun, so Clint realized the world was about to end. Thankfully, Kevin Durant actually came down from the sky and he actually saved everyone. Never eat Lunchables, and here is why. Basically, one day there was a kid named Chuck and he was actually having a very nice lunch, and his lunch that day was actually Lunchables. But as he started to eat the Lunchables, something very scary happened. Basically, Faye's rug actually came out of the Lunchables box and started to turn into Skibidi Toilet, and Chuck was actually very scared, but he realized there was one thing he could do to save himself. So Chuck called in Kevin Durant, and Kevin Durant actually saved Chuck from Faye's rug. Never play Souls RNG, and here is why. Basically, as you guys know, the game Souls RNG is actually named after the creator Soul, but it turns out that Soul is actually someone you had no idea he was. Basically, Souls RNG was actually created by someone extremely scary, and the person that it was created by is actually Kevin Durant. Never go to Disney World, and here is why. Basically, one time there was a kid named Albert, and Albert was having a really nice day at Disney World. But at Disney World, he was actually very creeped out because when he went on a roller coaster, he saw something very scary. So when he got off the roller coaster, he walked towards it, and when he got inside, he saw Mickey Mouse. But when Mickey Mouse turned around, it turns out Mickey Mouse was actually this monster. He was extremely scared, so he started to run away. However, he wasn't able to run fast enough. So thankfully, Kevin Durant came down from the sky and saved him. Never drink OJ, and here is why. Basically, one day there was a kid named Shane, and Shane was having a really nice day, and so he decided he would have some orange juice. But when he started to drink it, he was a little bit confused why it tasted more like lemonade. And when he looked at it, it was actually yellow instead of orange. But then he actually realized where he got the OJ from, and the OJ was actually in the bathroom, and it turns out it wasn't OJ. Never drink water, and here is why. Basically, there was a kid named Todd, and one day he was actually playing Roblox, but he took a break and he actually grabbed himself a glass of water since he was really thirsty. And when he started to drink it, he thought that the water tasted kind of weird, so he looked back in his cup. He actually saw Skibidi Toilet, and he was super scared, so he dropped the cup immediately. And when the glass shattered, Kevin Durant heard it, and he actually came to his rescue and fought off Skibidi Toilet, so Todd was saved. Never go to Walmart, and here is why. Basically, Walmart actually has a very dark secret that you guys do not want to know. And the dark secret about Walmart is actually that they sell things that you can buy for money. Never go to sleep, and here is why. Basically, one day there was a kid named Mark, and he was actually having a really nice day, but he got really tired over time, so he decided he would go to sleep. So Mark put on his pajamas, brushed his teeth, and went to bed. However, he woke up in the middle of the night to see something very scary, and when he woke up, he looked through his window and saw DJ Khaled staring at him. So Mark called 911, and actually Kevin Durant showed up to take DJ Khaled away. But it turns out DJ Khaled was actually just waiting for Mark to wake up so he could give him $1 million. Stay safe out there, guys. Never go to Target, and here's why. Basically, Target actually has a very dark secret secret that you guys do not want to know. And the dark secret is that they actually sell products for money. Never listen to music, and here's why. Basically, one day there was a kid named Nicholas. And Nicholas decided to listen to the new Taylor Swift album. So Nicholas decided to press play and he started listening to it. However, the music he was listening to slowly changed the Skibidi Toilet theme song. He was really confused what was happening, but before he could even think about it, DJ Khaled came through his door in real life. DJ Khaled said another one, and then Kevin Durant came down from the sky and defended Nicholas from DJ Khaled. Never play video games, and here is why. Basically, there was a kid named Travis, and one day he decided he would play some video games. And so Travis decided he would play a very unpopular game called Roblox. So when Travis started playing, he actually got into a very interesting Roblox game. And when he got into the game, he actually saw someone who looked like Skibidi Toilet. But when he walked towards the person, they actually jumped out of his screen in real life. Thankfully, Kevin Durant was actually there and was able to fight off Skibidi Toilet. YouTubers who almost died. Basically, a very scary situation happened inside of one of FaZe Rug's videos. Basically, he was actually going into this underground tunnel, and he was extremely scared, but he kept going because he wanted to find the exit. And as he got further and further, he actually got more creeped out. And then suddenly, he heard very loud footsteps behind him. And when he turned around, he saw Skibidi Toilet, and he was never seen again. Scariest moments caught on camera. Basically, one day there was a kid named MrBeast, and he was actually videotaping at night in a forest. And while he was videotaping, something very scary happened. Basically, behind a tree, he heard some footsteps, so he started going towards the footsteps. He was really confused about what it was. But as he went to investigate, he actually found a giant Skibidi cameraman. The giant Skibidi cameraman was about to attack him. However, moments before he got attacked, DJ Khaled came in and saved his life, and the Skibidi Toilet was never seen again. Never brush your teeth, and here is why. Basically, one day there was a little kid named Oscar, and Oscar was getting ready for bed, and so he was actually brushing his teeth before he went to bed. And when he started brushing his teeth, he actually realized there was something weird going on. When he actually looked at what was on his toothbrush, he was insanely surprised. It actually turns out that MrBeast left $1 million on his toothbrush, but Oscar thought it was a snack, and so he ate the $1 million. And then Oscar was never seen again. Never jump, and here is why. Basically, one day there was a little kid named Albert, and he was super happy because it was finally summer. And so Albert decided he would go outside and jump on the trampoline. So Albert got onto the trampoline and he started to jump when suddenly after he jumped, Skibidi Toilet appeared in front of him. So Albert started running from Skibidi Toilet, but he couldn't run fast enough, and Skibidi Toilet almost caught him before DJ Khaled appeared in front of him. And then DJ Khaled fought off Skibidi Toilet to defend him. So Kevin Durant gave him the Nobel Peace Prize. Never be bored, and here is why. Basically, one day there was a kid named Ben, and Ben was actually having a really nice day, except there was nothing for him to do, and he was very bored. So he got so bored, he actually went outside to take a walk. And when he was walking, he stumbled upon a very secret tunnel. And when he came out the other side of the tunnel, he actually ended up in Hawaii. And then as he was exploring Hawaii, he actually saw Skibidi Toilet. And he got really scared, except Kevin Durant actually stepped in and kept him safe. And then DJ Khaled gave him $1 million.